Okay, right now I will talk about an interesting topic. It's very difficult. I don't know how much could be able to explain that, but there is we live in a universe, and this universe has stuff that are really going on that nobody right now with the actual technology is able to understand. This kind of stuff that are going on, I will call it the real universe, or the real universe. The scientists, some scientists make measurements using instruments that could be very high technology instrument or low tech, depending of what are you studying, and they try to make a vision of what is going on with the universe. This kind of vision, I will call it the scientific view of the universe. The scientific view of the universe, I say previously, does not reflect what is going on. They have usually as like a perspective of what the instrument and the current theory of science says about the universe. This is very close to the actual phenomena that are happening in the universe, but these are not really what is going on. Usually, it's usually a reflect of what they understand using such technologies. It will be applied for social science, could be applied to engineering, physical science, medicine, etc. This kind of vision are very close, but not enough to the actual happenings of the real universe. Above that, there is a special perspective of the universe. It's not based on science. It's based of what are my feelings, what are my understanding, using my actual knowledge about the world. This is the John Doe's perspective of the world. It can be modified through education and that kind of stuff, but usually they are more based on feeling. What do I feel about the world? In the latest series, well, not the latest one, a series about the circumcision. This was a very actual or a very recent study about female circumcision 2009, about different perspective about it. The female circumcision is something very difficult to study in a scientific manner, because the effects you get this kind of procedure very early in life, and it's very hard to understand what could be the real effects of this kind of stuff. However, the study usually they focus on more on what are the relationship between the women who are submitted to this procedure through social dogma, and the issues or the society that doesn't follow such kind of procedure. That is a very interesting study. It's more focused on this kind of feelings that have the woman to the phenomenon of the female circumcision. Is not this kind of scientific study. There's a special scientific study to understand the feelings of the people, what they feel, and that kind of stuff could be interesting to know exactly how the people feel about the dogma that are recorded in their brains. And this kind of stuff are interesting, but these are just the perspective of the people, but not really the happenings of the measurements of the universe that you will see in a scientific or positivist scientific study. and you should be very careful not fall in the trap that believe that the perceptions of the people are the real universe. They are only perception of the people who live such circumstance related to a such phenomenon. One interesting topic usually I was riding. Some of the stuff that I was in. Riding a bus in Sweden. I was going to my home in Riksten, and sometimes the bus that goes to Riksten also goes to a huge natural park called Lida. It's a bit in the south of the place I was living. You also can access to Lida by walk, but it's very bothersome from my previous home in Stockholm. And I noticed that I saw very young girls, some like 10, 8 years old, 5 years old, and usually I notice that they doesn't have piercing in their ears. I was very confused because in my country we have an habit that the female newborn will pierce the level of the ear to put earrings in a very young age. However, that kind of stuff are not really accepted in Sweden. I don't know in other countries. I asked an Iranian friend, and I'm not sure about his, because there are some kind of issues between the man and women in Iran, and he said that these kind of habits are not common in such areas. These are the feelings of the people about such habits are the main focus of such studies. They are called qualitative studies, and they are very useful to know more about the feelings of the people that are very important. Okay, I would like to know what do you think. Please rate it, comment, do whatever you want. I will try to get the most important information that support my views in this crush bar. And okay, thank you everybody. I would like to enjoy it.